up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode in my Let's Play series. This should be the 34th, if I'm not mistaken. Look at this, a gorgeous little red star up there. Cool. So, I have a warrior. I'm planning on making a warrior next. If I take a look at my classes, I already did the Huntress in the 2 episodes ago, and then this one I did Trickster and Mystic. So, I've got my red star, and not only that, I also have enough fame to fuse, not to fuse the pets, but I have enough fame to upgrade my pet yard, which is what I did. I have no inventory space whatsoever, but that's okay, we can play it out. Let me quickly grab those pots. Now, here's the thing. I would have just farmed the warrior off camera and get the 1000 fame, which, by the way, that's how much fame you need to fuse the pets, which I didn't know. Let me look up what I need. Oh, I do not have these. Sadly, I don't keep them. But, yeah, so I don't have enough fame to fuse the pets just yet. However, I could have if I wanted to, but I chose not to. And that's for a reason that I think is pretty simple. And that's because I don't want to have an episode in which I get a red star and fuse my pets to rare, because that's like too much good shit happening at once, you know. I want to like spread it out a little bit, you know, just have 2 great episodes instead of 1. So what I could do in the next episode, I can just grab this pet and then fuse him with this one. They're both maxed, so I could just do that. But look, it takes 1000 fame. I don't have that yet, but I already upgraded my pet yard, so that's that. Cool. Now, I gotta be honest, the Huntress that I did, I played like an idiot because I was just running around shooting stuff and hoping to get the fame like that, which is absolutely stupid. Shouldn't have done that, but I did because I'm stupid. It took me forever to get 400 fame. But when it comes to the Mystic and the Trickster, I was in a fame train, you know, playing without shooting anything and without using my ability and without drinking any potions, and it turned out to work really, really fantastically. I got like 230 fame and then killed it with like 600 fame. Someone suggested that I do that in the comments, so God bless you, man. But at the same time, yeah, so that's what I did, but not first things first. I didn't do that in the beginning. And is there a realm that I can go to? There's one. Cool. Not that I wouldn't know about the strategy of, you know, going in a fame train and, you know, not killing anything and not shooting and not having your weapon and your ability or whatever, and not drinking any potions. Not that I wouldn't know about that, but it's just that I never liked doing it. And the reason for that mainly is because I don't really find fame training fun, and because that's just my personal like opinion. I don't think it's very fun. But I gotta be honest, with the new PC that I have, it's actually not that bad, because before, with my old PC, if I went into a fame train, and I mean like a good fame train with like 15 fame per minute or whatever, if I get into a good fame train with my old PC, then I'm not gonna be able to play with reasonable enough frames to even consider that gameplay. So, yeah, I just didn't like going there because I had like 10 FPS if I was there. Now I was like rocking it 20 FPS solid, and that's not a lot, but if there's like 60 people in a fucking train just going around, you know, it's a lot of people, and this PC was able to handle it, which makes it possible for me to not only record it, but also just play in it quite fine and not die. Even with my old PC, there was these problems with me just running in, just frame spike, damn, Medusa spawned on top of my ass, and then one shot. That happened before. Right. Now, you have to excuse my commentary today. I am a bit off. First of all, I'm home from school today because I'm sick a little bit. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but yeah, that's the first thing that I wanted to say. And the second thing, frame spikes. That's like the problem that I have with this PC now. I have a following problem. I have 8 GB of RAM installed, 8 GB of physical memory installed. However, I can only use around 4.9 at all time. I'm not sure why. I checked all the tutorials, nothing helped me. I'm not sure what the hell to do with it. I have no idea whatsoever. So if anyone has a clue, then please tell me, man, because I need to know. I need to know because, again, it's kind of bullshit a little bit, because, you know, my OBS, whenever, let me actually put the OBS on top a little bit, so I can actually see when that message pops up, but one thing that I found out is that when I get frame spikes, I don't get frame spikes in game. Let that be clear. When I'm playing Realm, I don't really have frame spikes at all, because like I play 60 FPS no problem. But when I'm recording, I do indeed have frame spikes, and I have no idea why. Well, better say, I didn't know why until pretty recently, but now I do know why. The reason why is because OBS from time to time displays a message that goes along the lines of encoding overloaded or something like that, and it basically means that my presets are a bit too high. Now I'm not sure what the heck to do about it. I don't really want to turn them down anymore, but at the same time, it might have something to do with the fact that I'm not using all 8 gigabytes of RAM. So with that in mind, I was like, well, how do I change that? Couldn't at the end, so that's why I'm a bit confused and a little bit sad. Also, I can not only, well, I can play PUBG, but I can't really record it. I tried recording PUBG yesterday, but I just have like these insane frames, just like they're dropping way too much. I guess it's the same problem with the encoding overloaded that I had with while playing Realm, but you know, while playing Realm it's not that bad, but while playing PUBG those frame spikes are just insane. But at the same time, you know, not sure what to do about it. Right now I didn't have the message up because I did fiddle with the settings just a little bit, and I think I got it to like 5 or 6 gigabytes of RAM usable, but that's still not 8. I'm not sure, like I know that some gigabytes are like reserved for other things, like, but don't fucking tell me that over 3 gigabytes of RAM are reserved for something else. Like, I don't believe that, alright? Screw that. I don't believe you at all. Right, nothing much has happened. Not only in the montage, but also so far in the actual recording. We're just closing this realm. I have an ink in this guy, so we might as well use that finally. You have no idea how long it was since I actually opened one of those. People these days have inks all of the time, so you know, I just don't have a chance to open my ink, to be honest. But let me just tell you a few words about the montage. So I didn't play as much off screen as I might have liked, and as you might have been used to. The couple last episodes I had just insanely long montages. I mean, the 2 episodes ago montage was like, what, 14 minutes long? The yesterday's was like 8.5, like not the yesterday's, but the previous episode montage was like 8.5 minutes long, but this montage wasn't long at all, and that was because I just didn't play off screen that much, and that was mainly because I was doing a whole bunch of fame farming and shit, but other than that, I just didn't really feel like playing, I suppose. But I just want to point out a few things. So I record everything basically. Saw a few people getting confused over it, like why are you recording like pot drops and shit? And that's just because I want to show the progress of this account. I don't think there's a problem with that, mainly because that's like the whole point of the series. I just record whatever I find necessary to show the progress that I've got going on. Isn't this where the... No, it's not. Okay. I wanted to see where the school shrine was, but I think it's killed already. But anyways, good news, guys. I think I've already recorded enough clips for enough. I already not only recorded enough clips, but I also have enough potions, enough rainbow potions in general, to max my sorcerer. I'm not sure if that's true, but my plan is to just, you know, finish farming up those characters, get some more stars, and just get that fame so I could feed my pet. Not only fuse him. That would be a mistake if I just got the 1,000 fame that I need and then started and then made the sorcerer, because I still need fame to feed the pet, and since it's rare, since it's gonna be rare, it's not gonna be 10 or 30 anymore. It's gonna take 100 fame to feed him, single damn solitary item. So what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna have to go through all of my characters that have less than 2 stars and just go on all of them and fame farm them until they're done. And there's a eye. Let me do the thing. I completely missed it. But speaking of a pentrite, by the way, I know I completely butchered this one, but I have this funny thing that I wanted to say about a pentrite. Basically, with my old PC, I had particles turned off, and I didn't know the connection between the individual towers, and that was a problem because I didn't know in which direction they were going, and I just always messed it up. I always went the wrong direction, didn't get to the next black circle or whatever. And I just never could do pentracks before, so I guess that's why I like subconsciously ignored the pentrack, because, well, I just knew that I wouldn't be able to fucking follow the thing. But now I see the particles, so I'm able to look at it. But yeah, anyways, what was I saying before? No idea. Anyways, so the montage. Anyway, I wanted to say something about the sorcerer, so I'm gonna have to go through a lot of characters and farm a lot of fame. But after all of that's done, I'm gonna make a sorcerer eventually, and I think I've already recorded enough to just make some 6-8, which means one thing. That means I'm no longer going to be recording clips that involve me picking up rainbow potions such as speeds, wisdoms, vitalities, dexterities. I'm not gonna be picking up those. I'm not only not gonna be recording them, I'm not even gonna be picking them up, because if my sorcerer is about to be maxed already, I don't think I need to pick him up. I'm still gonna be recording, speaking of the devil, I'm still gonna be recording picking up defense potions and attack potions, because those are like the 2 valuable potions. But at the same time, all the other pots, I'm not gonna be recording them anymore. I'm still gonna be recording the boss kills, just in case I get a white bag or something, because that's a thing I couldn't do with the previous computer. However, with this one, I am able to do that, so I'm gonna be able to doing that, and I'm gonna be doing that, just recording the bosses, making sure that if I get a white bag, I'm gonna keep it, and if I don't, just delete it. But at the same time, I didn't do that now before with my old PC. Now I've been doing it. But you know, most of those don't actually make it to the video itself, to the montage, and that's because obviously, if I record a boss kill and boss doesn't drop me anything, there's no reason for me to show it. So, yeah. One thing I want to ask you, it's like a little personal, I suppose, but about the previous episode. So, I've got quite a few accusations about clickbaiting, and I know clickbaiting is bad, and trust me, I don't clickbait. At least not on purpose, but I have a question, just a serious question, about the previous episode. So, if you haven't watched the previous episode, first of all, go watch it. I think it turned out pretty great. But, most importantly, self-plugging aside, oh, can I even kill the boss first? Oh, we have to kill the boss, come on. Most importantly, the thumbnail of that episode, so, was basically an epic chest, with the white bag shown next to it. And that is clickbaity as hell. Or is it? Because, you know, I did, in the end, I did actually get the white bag from the epic chest. So, if I deliver, can I clickbait about it? That's what I want to know. Oh, hey, look, I got another ink. Okay. Let's just get the fuck out of here, shall we? I've got 2 inks now, great. Which one am I gonna open? Probably the one that was around the longest. God, I'm such a picky little bastard. Let's distinguish them a little bit. This one was the old one. Anyways, I just want to ask a general question. If I actually indeed get what I put in the thumbnail, does it count as clickbait? Because these are the questions that I just don't know. Like, how do I know an answer to that question unless I ask you personally? Because, for example, my friend Simon on Discord said that he got clickbaited into watching that episode, and I felt bad about it because that was never my intention. But I did get a white bag from the epic chest. Granted, it was at the end of the fucking episode, and granted, I should have definitely put it in the beginning, just to show you that I did indeed get it. But hey, I still got it in the episode. Does it count as clickbait? That's all I want to know. Sure, people are gonna answer me. At least few of them are, because there are few people indeed who watched the whole thing, which I love you for, by the way. Which I haven't mentioned yet. One thing, I wanna read your comments again. As always, I got over 70 comments in the last episode. I want to thank you for that, because it's just such a pleasure for me, honestly. When I wake up in the morning, the next day after uploading the video, I just love going through the comments. You know, it gives me a reason to get out of bed in the morning, and that's what I love doing. I just love reading your comments. It's just so cool. So if you wouldn't mind, just say some random crap. I'd be more than happy about it. But yeah. Speaking of comments, someone actually mentioned that they've got a leaf bow on the same day that I've got a leaf bow. I think that's pretty damn cool. But anyways, how are you enjoying the footage, by the way? I have no idea. I was watching my OBS this whole time, and I don't think it displayed the message about the encoding overloaded thing yet. So I'm not sure. Was there a frame spike yet? Probably, but maybe there wasn't. I don't know. I'm gonna be able to know once I start editing the video, but, you know, at the same time, as of right now, recording this, I have no idea, so I hope that it wasn't, for your sake. Almost just didn't get quieted there. Oh, by the way, if I seem a little bit stressed out today, it's because I am, and I don't like to share these, like, stress vibes with you, but generally speaking, I am pretty stressed. As a human being, I'm like above average in stress levels, and that's because I've got a lot of shit in school that I gotta do. I've got a lot of shit in real life I gotta do, and basically, I don't want to get into that, but basically, today I have a pretty busy day again, and again, as I said earlier, I'm sick, so just a lot of stress in my life, man. So usually when I record, I wait for the opportunity where I'm completely out of stress and I have nothing to worry about. Usually I record videos on the weekends. That's why videos that I upload are that like rare pretty much, because it's just like one video or 2 video a week. But either way, when I do actually record, I tend to be as calm as I can be. However, today I wanted to really badly make a video for the purpose of, as I mentioned in the beginning, I wanna finally fuse the pets, but I want that to be in a separate video. So already got a red star in this one, which by the way, a few people, without even me mentioning it to anyone, a few people already said congrats to that. So thanks to those people. But again, I just didn't want to have 2 major things happening, such as getting a red star and fusing pets. I didn't want to have that all in one episode, so that's why I'm kind of like rushing this commentary a little bit, and that's why I'm a bit more stressful. It's not that I'd be a bit more stressful, it's just that this is me normally, pretty much. But the reason why I'm recording while I'm normally stressed out is because, again, I really want to fuse those pets already, but I can't do it until I record a live commentary, because if I don't do that, then shit is gonna be bad, fam. But yeah, I don't have that much time to record today either, because I'm expecting someone to be here today. And I don't know when it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen at some point, so gotta make sure that I finish recording what I set out to record. At least a good like 15-20 minutes. How long have I been recording for already? 17 minutes, I guess that's pretty good. Did I really get nothing? Oh, come on, fam. Come on, fam. Alright, let's go, Oryx. I have an ink. I actually have 2 inks, speaking of that, so let's just do the thing. Yeah. Which, by the way, I'll give you a quick tip right now. A lot of people, I know this is not gonna be surprising to any one of you, I think, but with big enough groups in castles, what I do a lot is people always clear for Janus, and since the Oryx Chambers portal doesn't really disappear, or at least not in any time, in any like fast time, what I do a lot is I just end up doing Janus and then going in for Oryx after Janus. So I do Janus, but I don't actually go to see Craig. I just go to Janus and then I do Oryx. You know, just to get that little extra loot. You know, why not? Why not? And let's pop it. Pop it, don't drop it. Exodef, pick it up. Go, 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 go. Finally get to open a wine cellar. Let's go, fam. Let's go, fam. Exo Defense. That's not a bad ring at all, actually. I might suicide one of my characters with this ring, because it is a 4 fame bonus ring, and that's really good for a ring. Because I usually kill myself with Paramount rings, the ones that give you +3 fame. And Exodef is not a bad ring. I know I could probably sell it for like a mana, but I mean, I'm not really maxing any other character in mana right now, so I don't really care. But hey, please do not kill me right now, thanks. Oh god. Make sure to time my confuse correctly. These confuse are very, very short, and that's a problem, because sometimes you get confused and before you switch to your confuse control, you're already not confused again, and it's kind of tough sometimes. So I tend to make sure that, you know, I time the confuse running out well enough. I did switch to my Seabow, but that was because I thought that there were going to be a lot of minions around him, which there weren't that many. In the beginning there were, but towards the end there weren't that many, so I just switched back to my Leaf Bow, because the Leaf Bow doesn't shoot through enemies. And oh my god, please do not make me Nexus right now, Oryx. This is my own wine cellar. Okay, fam? Fuck! This did not turn out okay. Holy... Ah, oh, look at that. Oh, fam, that feels bad. And you have to Nexus out of your own wine cellar. Ah, God, I don't. This is like 1 in 100, man. I never Nexus out of my own wine cellar. Let alone that, I never Nexus out of a wine cellar. God, that makes me feel like such a wuss. Ah, fuck. All right, well, hey, I still have 1 more ink. Hey, at least I open a wine cellar for people. Hey, I don't feel too bad. Just kidding, I do feel horrible. Anyways, I really have to end it. I wish that I could show the fucking wine cellar, but I'm not gonna die. Which, there's another tip for you. It is not worth any amount of loot. Is not worth a max character, okay? Even if you get a fucking crown, it's not worth to die for it. It just isn't, okay? And sure, you can't tell what you're gonna get, but at the same time, just trust me on this one. It's always better safe than sorry, because if I were to die on this guy, I don't even care what top I would have gotten for it. I would have just rather Nexus anyways. That, by the way, reminds me of yesterday. I was in a tomb. Similar thing happened. Almost died. I got paralyzed and arm broken and blinded. I hate getting blind in general because I'm already blind as it is. I don't have to get blind on top of that. It's like being blind squared. But anyways, so I Nexused out of the tomb. Didn't even kill a single boss before that happened. Sometimes you just gotta Nexus. Anyways, that's enough of me blabbering. Hope you enjoyed. Please leave me a comment. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.